Hey, truth seekers, welcome back. Zach here. It's reported that yesterday, September 3rd, 2016, Jerry Heller passed away due to complications from a car accident he was just in. If you don't know who Jerry Heller is, he's the music manager, worked with a lot of famous bands from Creedence Clearwater Revival to Black Sabbath to what he's most remembered for, the rap hip hop group NWA. Last summer, August 13th, 2015, the film came out straight out of Compton. The film about the emergence of NWA, Jerry Heller, a major figure in that film. And if you don't know about the rap group, they started in 1986. By the end of the 80s, they broke up. Solo careers came out of that. The rapper, actor Ice Cube, a member of that group. Dr. Dre, a member of that group. Both of them have gone on to have very successful independent careers. Eazy-E was a member of that group. He died from AIDS in 1995. What I'm going to show you in this video is why Jerry Heller really died yesterday, September 3rd. His death is a major tribute to the death of Eazy-E from AIDS and also Ice Cube's solo album, Lethal Injection. By the end of this video, you're going to know what all of those things have to do with each other. Jerry Heller's death, Eazy-E's death, and the album Lethal Injection, which came out in 1993. Jerry Heller dead on 9/3, September 3rd. We're also going to talk about Dr. Dre and the loss of his son when he was 43 years old, just after he signed his Beats contract. And we're going to go back and look at the beginning of the Dre Day video, which was a shot at Jerry Heller. And we're going to talk about what's so interesting about the beginning of that video. If you stay till the end, you're going to be rewarded. So here we go, Truth Seeker. Jerry Heller is dead in 2016, 30 years after 1986 when NWA emerged. The reason 30 is significant is because it's a number related to Saturn. Saturn is the keeper of time. If you're new here, we talk about gematria, the practice of coding numbers into words. Saturn is a word with gematria of 93 and 30. Jerry Heller's dead 30 years after the emergence of NWA on September 3rd. Also, Ice Cube in gematria sums to 30, and we're going to be talking about his album from 93, Lethal Injection. Eazy-E also died at age 30, 30 days after being told he had AIDS. So here's what you need to know. The name Jerry Heller in gematria sums to 64. Jerry Heller was a Zionist Jew. It is the Zionist Jews who control entertainment, control media, control television, have a stranglehold on international banking, world government. I'm not a Christian. Understand that when I speak these words. So many people dismiss my words because they're just so used to dismissing anything that's not within their belief system. I am a researcher. What I am telling you is the people who are running this world, they're using the final book of the Bible, the book of Revelation, the book of prophecy, where it says the false Jews will rule in the end times, and their name is the Synagogue of Satan. Look at this. Jerry Heller, 64, Synagogue of Satan, 64. We're going to talk about the occult religion Thelema. Their motto is do what thou wilt. Do what thou wilt equals 64. Israel equals 64, the Zionist state. Zion equals 64. Israel, the Zionist state. Zion 64. Israel 64. Thelema equals 64, the occult religion about do what thou wilt that worships the number 93. If you're in Thelema, the way you greet your cult members is by saying 93, and the way you say goodbye is by saying 93, a lot like September 3rd, the day Jerry Heller died. Thelema was supposedly invented by Aleister Crowley, the British occultist, has many books on numbers and gematria. These languages we're talking about, languages that are important to the Jewish mysticism known as Kabbalah. The full law in Thelema, they often just say, do what thou wilt. The full saying is, do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. In gematria, that sums to 444, just like Masonic. And this is the number connected to the death of Eazy-E from the album Lethal Injection. Show you this real quick right here. Lethal Injection, the album came out December 7th, 1993, Pearl Harbor Day, a day associated with tragedy. Eazy-E would be diagnosed with AIDS on February 24th, 1995, on February 24th, 1995, Wright, his name was Eric Lynn Wright, Eazy-E, was admitted to the Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles with what he believed to be asthma. Instead, he was diagnosed with AIDS. So, from the day Lethal Injection came out until the day Eazy-E was diagnosed with AIDS is 444 days. Again, Masonic 444. This is a number that's been important throughout history. Think about the 39th president, the reflection of 93, Jimmy Carter, who had the 444-day Iranian hostage crisis and was also the governor from the fourth state, Georgia. Georgia equals 44. Fourth state, 44, 444, 444-day Iranian hostage crisis. So, Jerry Heller, dead on September 3rd. These connections to Thelema, I'm sure he was in it like so many of these Zionist Jews in high places are. These people live by the numbers, they die by the numbers. Saturn equals 93. Saturn, again, is the keeper of time. We're talking about killing by numbers, which has a lot to do with time. In this world, they tell us the sun is 93 million miles away. And the sun is the real keeper of time. Think about how Saturn equals 93. Science says the sun's 93 million miles away. The word propaganda is also 93. Lots of propaganda in our media. Lies, deception. September 3rd is also the date the Zionist state of Israel was drawn up. It was drawn up September 3rd, 1947, approved by a 33-member vote by the United Nations, which is 39 floors tall. Israel's Congress is known as Knesset, Gematria of 93. Their current speaker is Edelstein, 93. You go through the names of their speakers throughout history in their nation, which isn't that old of a nation. There's a whole lot of 93, and it's not a coincidence. September 3rd is also the day that leaves 119 days left in the year. All-seeing eye equals 119. Star of David, the Zionist symbol. Master plan, we are living out a planned agenda by the numbers. Jerry Heller's full name, he's one of these guys that had a middle name that's just an initial with no other name there. His full name is Gerald E. Heller. Just like the 33rd president, Harry S. Truman, there's nothing for S. Gerald E. Heller equals 67, just like blood sacrifice. Just like Lethal Injection, the name of the album that his death is a major tribute to that came out in 93. Freemasonry 67, Satanic 67, West 67. He died at age 75. The New World Order is a Masonic, Zionist, Jewish world order. New World Order, 75. Jerry Heller has also died exactly 33 days before his birthday. He would have turned 76 on October 6th. AIDS equals 33, what Eazy-E supposedly died from. The word hip for hip-hop, 33. Compton, 33, where NWA is out of. Compton's on the 33rd parallel north, its coordinate. The word rhymes, 33. Order, 33. Masonry, 33. Secrecy, 33. October, 33. His birthday's in October. He was also born in Cleveland. Interesting that he died 76 days after the Cleveland Cavaliers won the NBA championship, when Cleveland equals 33, and he died 33 days before his 76th birthday. His death might have also been lined up for a NBA Finals ritual as well. Whole lot of ritual sacrifice in regards to the NBA Finals, the biggest of which has been Muhammad Ali. A death I predicted at age 74 in 2014, because Muhammad equals 74. Special number. Coordinates at Compton right here, 33rd parallel, 118th meridian. With regards to his birthday being October 6th, that's the date of prophecy. Very important, the word prophecy equals 106. The Zionist state of Israel was drawn up November 29th, 1947. Or that's the night it was approved with a 33-member vote after being drawn up September 3rd. That 106 prophecy numerology. The date the first state was established in the United States, Delaware. Delaware equals 33. The first and last state both equal 33. Delaware and Hawaii, and only one other, Massachusetts, the sixth state. But anyhow, Delaware also established on a date with 106 numerology. Here's Jerry Heller, born 10/6/1940 in Cleveland, Ohio, dead September 3rd in Los Angeles. The date he was born was a date with 75 numerology, also dead at age 75. New World Order. Born on a date with a life lesson number 30, dead 30 years after NWA with all the 30 connections with Eazy-E, Ice Cube. 21 is also connected to his birth numerology. He's died 21 days after the 1-year anniversary of Straight Outta Compton. By the way, Straight Outta Compton equals 86. Eric Lynn Wright equals 86. NWA came out in the year 86. The word symbol equals 86. Triangle 86. Pyramid 86. Lots of special numbers in this language. The day he died was a date with 48 numerology. Words such as Illuminati, Hollywood, evil, propaganda all sync with that number. Also died on a date with 21 numerology, connecting to Saturn. Again, just a reminder, the word death has gematria 38, Jew 38, NWA 38, nigga 38, rapper 38. Tupac Shakur, Notorious B.I.G., and so many other rappers have died on dates with 38 numerology. We saw Hussein Fatal from the Outlaws recently die at age 38. Been a lot of deaths with 38. It's more than just hip-hop. It's the entire world of music and people who work for this gang, these Zionist Jews known as the Synagogue of Satan. You know, Jerry Heller was with Marvin Gaye. Marvin Gaye died on the last day of being 44 years old. The word kill equals 44. Not a coincidence. Jerry Heller connected to a lot of suspicious other musical deaths. Whitney Houston and her daughter dead by the same numbers in bathtubs. Bathtub equals 74 like Masonic. Little clue there. They said Jerry Heller was driving in a minivan when he crashed. I just want to point out that minivan has the same gematria as Los Angeles. You know, we're talking about a Los Angeles hip-hop group. They bring up the Ice Cube song, No Vaseline. Ice Cube saying he left NWA because a Jew was literally fucking his crew in the ass and he didn't want to be a part of it. No Vaseline has that gematria of 44, just like kill. The word Vaseline alone is 33. No is 11. Again, the 444 days. From the anniversary, again, of Straight Outta Compton to his death, 21 days. Also connected to Saturn. We covered the Ice Cube lethal injection. I should have pointed out that his birth name, O'Shea Jackson, also sums to 67 like lethal injection. Be something if we found out Ice Cube had to personally kill Jerry Heller. I doubt it, but you never know. So here's what I want to show you real quick. I got to minimize myself. What this is right here is this is the opening of the music video Dre Day, which was on the album The Chronic, Dr. Dre's first solo album after leaving NWA, starting his solo career. The movie Straight Outta Compton talks about this a little bit. We're going to watch exactly how long this introduction is, and I'm going to show you what it has to do with the album The Chronic, the death of Dr. Dre's son, and more. Check this out.
Hey, what's up, Daddy? How you doing? All right. Hey, what's that?
Just so you know, this character is supposed to be Eazy-E, and this is supposed to be Jerry Heller. When everybody was in a group, happy together, Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, Eazy-E, they were all under Jerry Heller. They were working under him, but Eazy-E was serving as the middleman for the group. And the story is that Ice Cube and then Dr. Dre both thought Eazy-E was screwing them over, so that's why they left. Then all this drama, then these music videos talking bad about each other. So here's Dr. Dre mocking Eazy-E and Jerry Heller. Watch this. I'll show you what's so interesting about this.
All right. How you doing? Oh, man, I'm chilling. How you doing? Doing fine. That's good. You know, the problem with this business, people just don't trust each other. I'm glad you and I trust each other. You trust me, don't you? Yeah, boss. Oh, no. I work for you. I work for Sleazy-E. I wouldn't have it any other way. We're going to make lots of money. That's good. All right, so now that the contracts are signed, it's time for you to go find me some rappers. You ready to get rich? You ready to make money? I'm ready. You ready to buy a house? I'm ready. A car? Yeah. You go find a talent. You trust me. Gotcha. All right, go, boy. Go, boy. Gotcha.
The derogatory boys. So, that's what I want you to see. Right when it transitions from the end of the video, right to when the music starts, it's 43 seconds. And the reason this is so important is because the word chronic, this album's called The Chronic. Chronic has gematria 43. Dr. Dre lost his son at age 43. This album, The Chronic, came out exactly 43 weeks after his 27th birthday, a number associated with death. A lot of dead musicians at age 27. Check this out. This is very interesting and very telling right here. So Dr. Dre loses his son at 20 years old. The Chronic, the album, came out December 15th, 1992. Dr. Dre's birthday is February 18th, 1992. That's the 49th day of the year, and the name Dr. Dre, D-R-D-R-E, is Gematria 49, just like him being born on the 49th day. 49 is the number for Revelation, the book of prophecy, where it says the Zionist Jews will rule in the end times. Jerry Heller born on 10-6, a lot like the prophecy number 106. So from his 27th birthday, Dr. Dre, to the release of the Chronic, 43 weeks. Perfect, right? Then, well, before we get to his son, let me give you a little more significance. Right now, we're in the time of the 44th president, Obama. But Obama's only the 43rd person to be president. Obama's the 43rd person to be president, number 44. That's because Grover Cleveland counted as 22 and 24, so the count's been off ever since. The 25th president was the 24th person, all the way up to the present. Obama was elected on November 4th, 2008, a date with 43 numerology, and he gave his acceptance speech in Grant Park, having Gematria 43, which is the land of Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln. Lincoln was born February 12th, the 43rd day of the year, plus Civil War equals 43, plus Charleston equals 43, where the Civil War began. He was the Civil War president. It's history by the numbers. I give you this example to show you this is way bigger than just the example here. This is how the Freemasons are truly running this world around us. Scripting things by the numbers, having it planned out. When you write out 43, it sums to 59. The word Negro equals 59, slave 59, blues 59. Obama, the first black president. Motown Records came out in 59. The word kill in Jewish gematria sums to 59. And the word kill in simple English gematria sums to 44. So does the nice word hope, which Obama ran on. Dr. Dre's son died August 23rd, 2008. Just before Obama was elected as the first black president. That was a date with 59 numerology that his son died. Tony Dungy, the first black head coach in the NFL to win a Super Bowl, had to give up his son. His son also murdered on a date with 59 numerology. Have a video on that. Here's the 59 words. Think about Eminem 59 under Dr. Dre. Just think about it. Eazy-E had this song talking about Dr. Dre being a studio gangster. It was titled This, Real Motherfucking G's, with this interesting spelling. Gematria of 218. Dr. Dre's birthday is February 18th. From February 18th to the day his son died, from Dr. Dre's 43rd birthday to the day his son died was 187. And, before Dr. Dre had his album, he had the hit song Deep Cover, where it's a 187 on an undercover cop with Snoop Dogg. 187 days after his birthday, he loses his son while he's 43, like the Chronic, like the beginning intro of that song. He also has the hit Nothing But a G thing, 187. Remember Big G, the middle of the letter, and the compass and square for the Masonic logo? Big G represents 33 in Francis Bacon gematria. Lowercase a through z is 1 through 26. Uppercase a through z is 27 through 52. Big G is 33. Nothing but a 33 thing, If you put the in front of the Chronic, it also connects back to Freemasonry and Woodland Hills, where he lives, where his son died. With regards to the 33, I want to make this point. In the film Straight Outta Compton, in the 33rd minute of the film, they put a number 33 right in front of your face, a Tony Dorsett jersey. Dorsett's a name with 38 gematria, like NWA, like rapper. There's so much to a truth seeker. I'm also going to put out a video on the death of Fred Hellerman. In the headlines, the death of Fred Hellerman right next to the death of Jerry Heller. Both in the music industry, both Jewish men, both born into these Zionist families. He was part of the group The Weavers, and look at their gematria, 93 and 30. and these guys die back to back. It's all rituals by the numbers. It's all ritual murder. Look at this. Fred Hellerman equals 67, just like Gerald E. Heller, like blood sacrifice. He's born in Brooklyn, New York. He died in Connecticut, not too far from New York, where he died in Weston, Connecticut, this man. Gematria of 223, like the Synagogue of Satan the Big Way, like the Star Spangled Banner, like Masonic. And he was born in Brooklyn, New York, which also has that 223 Gematria. So that pretty much sums it up, Truth Seeker. It's another ritual killing by the numbers, you know. I don't think anybody deserves to be ritually killed, even if they participated in the ritual killing of others. But you know, Jerry Heller, if anybody had it coming, certainly this guy did. Until next time, Truth Seeker.